again, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Chema Sacristan. I hope you're enjoying the first lesson if you watched it already. This will be another simple exercise to do for your warm-ups. Still we're playing sort of very squarey-ish, just accenting in the same place in each beat without displacing things yet. So we just keep the accents repeating and repeating in the same position in each beat. So it's not so hard, we don't need to focus too much because it's quite straightforward. What we're gonna do now is just to get a bit more balanced and to practice a little bit more of your bass drum and how reactive you get with your kick, and to practice the doubles with your kick drum. That is a very useful exercise I learned back at tech music schools back on the day in 2006, and I learned this from Darren Farrugia, a wonderful Australian drummer, and he was one of my teachers there, and I really recommend this exercise because I found that it really helped me out over the years to get a lot of control, to understand where the bass drum relates in comparison with the beats, and it gives you a very good coordination exercise because you need to play the hi-hat, the bass drum, and both your hands. So you need to play a little bit of four-way coordination. Something simple because we're still doing quarter notes on the hi-hat anyway. Again, we're just playing semiquavers or 16th notes with a simple count of quarter notes on the hi-hat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 notes with the hands, 2 notes with the kick, and we're gonna play those 16 notes starting with 1 E with the right left, and then we're gonna play the and a with the bass drum. So it's gonna be now we're gonna play that exercise, play a bar of 2 each time, and then we're gonna try to change the sticking, and instead of playing right, left, kick, kick, right, left, kick, kick, we're gonna play left, right, kick, kick. So this will give us a chance to move around the drum set in a different way, so we produce different melody, because if we come in from a descending melody, so you want to do high and then low note and then kick kicked, it will be better to do it left right left. So left right kick kick, and then we have a descending melody, so we're going down in tone. All right, if we wanted to do ascending, so we're going from low pitch to higher pitch, we'll be better using the right left sticking with the 2 kicks at on the last 2/16 of each beat. So all right, and then the next sticking, this is just an exercise, guys, will be to do right right. So we're gonna do and then we're gonna do left left, and finally the last sticking will be a unison with both hands. Okay, now it looks quite boring, and it's a little bit repetitive, but when you start playing it fast and voice it slightly different, you get some nice phrases like it's very important to learn the turnaround, because we got 2 16th notes at the end of the bar, 4 E and A. So when we're coming back into the groove or finishing the drum fill with a crash, we will find ourselves stuck with 3 bass drums in a row. Now this is quite hard to do at fast tempo, so what we do is we play a left hand note on the last 16th before the 1, so on the last 16th of the bar of the drum fill, and then we don't have any more of those 3 notes in a row with a kick. Now, if we apply that sticking, right, left, then left, right, then right, then left, and finally unison, both hands together, and we speed it up, we get lots of phrases, but also you can start the same phrase in a different 16th. So instead of starting with the, we can start with, so now we have 1 E and that 2, 1 E and that 2 E and. This one doesn't need a turnaround. They are quite musical and useful because you can phrase them in 4 different ways. You can move 1/16th note each time and start the 4-note combination in a different place. And so the next obvious move will be to start with the bass drum, and the next move will be, so third move, coming back to it, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. No turnaround needed because we finish with, okay, and 1, 4 E and 1. So it's quite straightforward. So you can get to very fast tempos just practicing a little bit. And it's also a very lovely warm-up that gives you a little bit of balance because you need to control your left foot hi-hat against those kick drums. So every single time we swap the exercise, it falls into a different place in relation to the hi-hat. So it gives you a lot of balance and control. And if you played it at fast tempos or you incorporate the phrase into the groove, you get really cool phrases that I use for drum and bass constantly. So it's also on one of the videos I already put out, but it's just the same concept of playing 4 notes. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. But you just keep your hi-hat going. So you can incorporate it into a groove. So you play very high tempo. And the same for the opposite figure. So if we play it fast tempos. Now next phrase will be the same problem that when we were trying this. 3 notes at the end of the bar, 2 notes at the end of the bar plus the third bass drum coming on the 1, so that's three bass drums in a row. And to avoid that, we do the turnaround again, playing a left hand on the very last 16th to avoid doing 3 strokes in a row. So it will be And the last one that we haven't tried yet is this. So those are very useful balance exercises, and once you convert them into a groove and incorporate them into into kick and left hand phrase, and give your right hand playing 8th notes, then you're just keeping the continuous groove, and it sounds quite cool. You can incorporate it and it doesn't disturb you because you still have that 8th note drive